really remember too much, but we walked back to the house, and before we got to the house, we sprayed so much fucking love spell. You would have thought it was a fucking strip club. Like, we sprayed so much love spell. And I'm telling Kayla, I'm like, bro, if my mom asks, we just gonna say, because I always thought I was the master of stories. Like, oh, I'm gonna just make up the story. It's gonna be great. So I'm like, we just gonna tell her that there was some dude smoking at the park, and that's why we left. So if we smell like weed, that's why we smell like weed. So we spray all this damn spray and stuff. We go into the house, and my mom, she's like, why y'all got so much spray? And why does Jared smell like the spray? Like, why does he have a love spell on? And then here I go, oh, there was some dude smoking at the park, so we had spray perfume, so, like, you didn't think we smelled like weed or anything. But I didn't want to tell you, but I'm telling you just so you don't think we was smoking weed. I was so nervous. That's how I told the story. But, yeah, that was my first time smoking weed. But my first time actually smoking weed was with Zezy. And that was the first, like, she told me, she was like, you have to inhale it, you know that, right? Like, you have to. So I did that. I hit it, like, one time. And we were parked, right? There was this little, like, apartments we used to hang out by her house. And they have, like, the separate garages, so we used to hang out in the garage area. And it was, we was in a parked car. It was me, her boyfriend, and I think somebody else. And, yeah, me, her boyfriend, and somebody else. It was only 4 of us. All in the car. And I'm thinking that the police are behind us. But we're in a parked car in a parking spot. Like, I was so paranoid. That's how I know, like, I've always been paranoid about when I smoked weed. Like, when I started smoking weed for real, like, when I got off probation and stuff, I think I smoked weed for, like, about 3 years. For some reason, it didn't bother me. I cannot remember why it didn't bother me. I don't know why it wasn't a big deal to me, but before, when I used to smoke weed, before that 3 years, I couldn't do it. I didn't smoke. ZZ didn't even really smoke, but I definitely didn't smoke. I didn't like it. And then now, I don't like smoking at all. For some reason, I get paranoid as fuck. Even if it's just me in my house, sitting in my room, I be paranoid as fuck, so I don't smoke. But, yeah, first time I smoked for real, thought the police were behind us in a parked car. But I think, what's her name, Bali Baby, she has the funniest time of when she smoked weed. I think it was her first time she smoked weed. I seen she was talking about the fridge, was talking to me. That shit was funny. But, yeah, I thought we was getting pulled over and we was in a parked car. So, next story. These are people they already knew I hung out with. It's not really a big deal. Y'all are asking for some weird shit. We not going in that deep. My first fight. So my first fight, I got beat the fuck up. I fought this girl. So the reason I fought her was because me and her was actually friends. That's how it always happens. Me and her was friends, and I told her I didn't want to go skating with her or something, and cause she used to go to like this skate place by her house a lot, and so like she always used to go there, like it was like her kind of thing to go there, like her and her friends. And I started going with her, so like we had went a few times, and then this one night she was going, I decided not to go, so I went home. And then, like, I wasn't feeling good or something. Like, I had, like, a migraine or something. I was like, I'm going to just go home. I was, like, 12 years old, right? So, I'm telling her, I'm like, she's younger than me, by the way. She's probably, like, 11 or something. So, I'm telling her, like, I don't feel good. I'm going to just go home and lay down. So, I end up going. I get home, and, like, 3 hours later, I'm feeling better. I go. But I didn't, like, call her or nothing. Because I used to have to call her mom's phone to talk to her. And her mom, she worked at a club, so I couldn't get in touch with her because her mom was at work. It was already time for her mom to go to work. So I was like, I'm just go, like, whatever. She took offense to that. She thought that I was, like, trying to go behind her back or something. And something along the lines of that. Like, she thought I was, like, trying to snake her, like, not hang out with her or something. So me and her started beefing, and this was back, when I was young. Bitch, you're not gonna step to me. I don't care what it's about. I wasn't like how I am now. Like, I'm not finna beef with you over going to a skate park at a different time as you. Like, no. But before then, I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So, me and her get into it. So, this is how much of a fake friend Zezy is, right? This was, like, one of my first times taking Xanax. So, I think I took it, like, once before. But Zezy we had took, like, 2 bars throughout a spaced out period. We started in, like, the middle of the day. And then by the end of the night when I went to go fight her, we had took 2 bars. Zezy knew, because she was off the drug, too. She knew I was high. Now, for a little-ass 12-year-old, I'm surprised I didn't fucking die, okay? But, anyway, so we go there to, I go there to fight her. Zezy's like, oh, wasn't Asia talking? Out of nowhere, Zezy's just like, oh, wasn't Asia talking shit? Like, you want to fight her? Or something about the girl posted something and Zezy seen it and she told me. And so Zezy called her and she was like, oh, Danny said she want to fight you right now. And I'm like, bitch, right now? Like, while I'm, like, moving slow as fuck, like, you think I'm going to fight? She's like, come on, Danny, you better step to her. Da-da-da-da. Zezy trying to rile me up. So all that happens, and then I go there to fight her, and out of nowhere, like, for a second, I felt like, okay, I could do this, like, whatever. Soon as we pulled up in the parking lot of where I was supposed to fight her, I started getting paranoid. I'm like, bro, because I be tripping myself out when I'm on drugs. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Now, meanwhile, this little girl had took, like, she didn't do this just to fight, but, like, she was in, like, boxing classes and, like, took taekwondo, like, all that shit, kids be doing. So she know how to fight better than me already. So I see her walking up and I'm starting to get scared, right? I'm young. I'm, like, 12 years old, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm finna get my ass beat. Like, it is what it is. I got my ass beat. She claimed it was from me calling her mom a prostitute or something, but it was all about a skate park, literally. So, yep, that's the real story. But I'm glad that happened, because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't know how to fight like I do now. Like, I wouldn't be how I am now. Because after that, I was like, oh, I don't care whether I'm on fucking Xanax, whether I'm on fucking whatever the fuck. I don't care. I'm finna know how to beat a bitch ass. So, that's how that happened. But Zezy did that one other time, too. Her brother was dating this girl. And she thought that I liked Zezy's brother, because it was, like, I don't know, he was, like, 20 years old, right? She thought I liked his brother, because, like, me and him used to, like, chill together or whatever, like, but that was when Zezy wasn't home. I would chill with her younger brother, too, like, it wasn't nothing like that, like, they just be in the house, so, like, we're cool, like, something big. And so, she literally, she was living with them at Zezy's house, and then she moved out.
What remote?
And then she moved out, and the day she moved out, for some reason, Zezy's like, oh, let's go to the gas station. So Zezy's other brother, she has 3 brothers. Her oldest brother drives us to the gas station. And this girl tries to pull me out the car. Like, Zezy literally set this shit up, bro. She deadass set this shit up. Now, meanwhile, this is a 26-year-old girl. I'm 12 years old. This is a 26-year-old girl trying to pull me out of the car. Zezy's oldest brother is, like, pulling me. He's got me by one side of my hair trying to make sure she don't get me out of the car. He's holding my arm. And he's in the front seat, so he's like this, holding my hair and holding my body, make sure she don't get me out of the car. It was the weirdest shit. Still to this day, I can't believe Zezy did that shit. Even her younger brother, Nick, was like, when we got back, Steven was the oldest one. He was yelling at Zezy, and then Nick was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you knew she was gonna do that, and you literally had them pull up over there. Like, Zezy was all about drama. No whether she was the fakest friend to me. Like, me and her had a lot of good times, but still, she used to do some lame shit.
Don't want to be that guy. I got a trainer. They gave me a trainer. That's a better way of saying that.
And the only reason I ever went back around Zezy was because, like, after all this shit, after I was famous and everything, was because, like, when you've been around someone for so long, you still got love for them. It takes for me, depending on the person, it takes one thing for you to fuck up, or it takes a million things depending on the love I got for you. I always feel bad for Zezy, like, she didn't have a lot of shit like the same shit I had growing up, and I always made sure I was there for her, and cause I'm just a nurturing type of person. But yeah, so if y'all wonder why y'all see me with Zezy again after all that shit, that's why.
And then he's like, do you want to do this all the time?
What's the next story?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a good boost for me. I like this a lot. Second session, way different than the first session. Second session, I'm doing
How did I meet my boyfriend?
Jump on the ground and you jump on.
Well, I was driving my car and I seen him on the side of the street with a sign that said I'm looking for a girlfriend, so I picked him up. No, I'm playing. So listen, the infamous candy paint.
Thank you.
That's how it happened. So as soon as I got home from rehab, I called KJ, and KJ didn't even know I was home from. He didn't even know where I was at rehab. The only person my mom told I was at rehab to was Mai. And then Ashton and Talon kind of figured, but KJ didn't know. Like nobody knew nothing. And so when I called KJ as soon as I got in the fucking door. When I got home, I called KJ. Got my phone. First person I called was KJ, because Mai had already picked me up with my mom, so I'd already seen her. So I had to call my other best friend KJ. So I called KJ, and he's like, "Oh, I'm coming home right now. I'm coming back to LA right now." He was in Atlanta, and so he came back to LA, and then he stayed with me for like a week, and then he was like, "Hey, my friend want to come out here," and so his friend is now my boyfriend, and he came out here, and me and him just hit it off. We was cool. We just became real cool. I fucked with him, he fucked with me, and we started dating, and now we've been together for 8 months, going on 9 months.
He's like, "You're quitting? You're quitting on me right now?" And I go, "No, I'm not quitting. It's just that the Holy Spirit, it talks to me too. And so there's no way I'm going to make this
Next story.
without throwing up and people pointing and laughing at me. So I'm going to get a peanut butter protein shake right now. I'm out, man. Later." And I took off.
Tattoo right here, I want to put a butterfly right here, but I don't know, I might keep it. And my second tattoo I'm gonna get this bee done a little bit darker. That's it. That's all I want right now.
Let's be clear about this, guys. We're not going to agree on everything, okay? But we should agree on this. If you bring a baby,
The best
into
celeb
a
that I
movie
met.
theater, you're a piece of shit.
There's a couple. There's definitely a couple. So probably, definitely Kim. When I met Kim, she was super sweet. I don't think she knew who I was, but she was super sweet. And
It happened to me in back-to-back movies, which statistically I did
who's
not
another
think
really,
was
really
possible.
nice person that I met?
First movie, I'm in there 5 minutes.
I'm trying to think of like people that I just like, not people I'm like friends with, you know what I'm saying? Like people I just met. Cardi. Also when I met Cardi, she was really, really sweet. She recognized me. She was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" I recognized her first, and then she was like, "Oh, da, da, da." Like as soon as she seen me, she was, cause at first I was just like, Cardi, hey, like coming from behind her, and then she was like, "Oh, what's up?" But when I met Kim, we was at the Polo Lounge. I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's at the Beverly Hills Hotel. It's like a little
Because it sounds like it.
Like a little fancy restaurant. Like you gotta know the right people to get in and stuff. And I had a business meeting there. And when I was leaving, I was like, oh, that's Kim. Like, I want to take a picture with her. But a lot of people think like I hate the Kardashians. I don't. The reason that I had said all that stuff with that TMZ thing and in that interview was because like Adam was like, you gotta say something that's gonna shock people. He was like, who's like the biggest celebrity you can think of? And I was like, I don't know, the Kardashians. He's like, say something crazy about the Kardashians. And he gave me like some words to say. And he was like, say that in front of TMZ and they're gonna go crazy. All the people are gonna go crazy. And I was fucking young. I was like 13 years old. I was like, okay, like whatever. I don't have no personal vendetta against Kylie, Kim, Courtney, Khloe, none of them. I think they're pretty cool people. I think it's kind of interesting and it's very impressive and it's very, what's the word, inspiring, because you know a lot of people want to say, oh, Kim got famous for this or Kim got famous for that, or Kris exploited her kids and Khloe and Courtney and this one and that one wouldn't be shit without Kim doing what she did and all that. And it's like, you know, everybody gets put on somehow. Doesn't matter what it is. You have to do something to get put on. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be, because you know what the funny thing is, a lot of these people who is broke or don't got shit going for them, or even not even broke, just want to be famous, they would literally, if you told them stand upside down on your head with a dildo in your butt, it will get you famous. They would do it. Dead ass. They would do it. So everybody who wants to say, oh, Kim got famous for having a sex tape, or Bad Baby got famous for being on Dr. Phil, or fucking this one got famous for doing that. It all takes something. Wait, what are you shaking your head at me for?
I'm not shaking my head at you.
Oh, you mad because I'm saying kind of what you said earlier? But, yeah, it all takes something. Like, you could say fucking half these rappers wouldn't be famous without YouTube, or half these people wouldn't be famous without record labels. If blah, blah, blah didn't sign with Atlantic, or blah, blah, blah didn't sign with Sony, or blah, blah, blah didn't sign with Columbia, they wouldn't be famous. Like, yeah, it takes something. Just like a lot of these people, I hate when people say, oh, people's kids, for example, like when they say Regine, or who's another one that's kind of pop? Who's another person's kid that's kind of popping? When they say like anybody's kid who, because Regine was the last one that I seen somebody talking bad about. It's just like, they didn't ask to be famous that way. Like, it just is what happened. A lot of kids are born into that, or a lot of kids are born into money. You can't just say, oh, you only have money because of this. Like, you can say it, but it's like, okay, no shit. Like, duh. Like, oh, this one's only famous because their dad is this one. This one's only famous because their mom is this one. Like, who cares? It is what it is. They didn't do nothing to. they didn't ask for that. You can't help what you're born into.
Speak English words in a sentence. You know when you just get like real rage, like just.
Next topic. Babe, go look on NLE page, because I think they're just trying to get my attention, talking about NLE got shot. Hello? This boy puts earbuds in and doesn't listen to me.
Everybody was like, who's that fucking guy?
How did me and ex meet, and have you seen his baby? So me and ex met because I think he hit me up on Instagram, or I hit him up on Instagram. Something, I don't remember how we first connected, but the first time he ever seen me in person, he hit me up and he came to someone's house that I was at, and bro, me, him, and whoever's house he was at, we just, even Deandra, she came with him because he was scared. He was like, I didn't want to come by myself. That'd be some weird shit because you young and shit. But yeah, him and his aunt Deandra came, and we sat in the garage and we talked for so long. And I remember him saying stuff like, he was just such a, you could tell, like, what's the word, like, he was so unsure about if like certain people fucked with him, and if certain people really liked his music, and like he was asking like about like other like famous people I knew, like, oh, do you think blah 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 really fuck with me like that, like people he been listening to since a kid. And I was like, bro, yeah, like they fuck with you, da da da, like only if I knew or not. Like I wasn't lying to him, but like he had asked, like, you think Kodak really fuck with me? And I was like, bro, I could tell Kodak really fuck with you. Like, you're from Florida. Of course he gonna fuck with you. But he was just so, like, no, what's the word? Okay. I don't know him. I seen him one time with Bella Thorne at one of, I think at Billboard Awards it was. I seen him. He's cool though. I just like said was. Show you my nails. Right now I have butterflies. I'm about to get these changed though. What show is playing in the back? Some comedy show my boyfriend's watching, but he's not even really watching it. He's fucking listening to music. Girl, you look like Samara from The Ring. I don't know who that is.
Whoa. That's more like, you want to go out? Well, you're coming.
To be honest, don't like none of these new again generation of rapping except for the Asian.
The guy picks you up. Real low to the ground. And there's some cool blue lights.
What race am I? I am white. What ethnicity am I? I am Italian, and my dad is Jewish, but I feel like Jewish is more of a religion, not really a... I mean, I guess it's kind of both, but...
in London, Canada.
Your boyfriend is like 3 years older than you.
They have one.
Yeah, that's okay in life.
Doesn't that kind of bother you?
Elvis married Priscilla when she was 15. Elvis was like 30.
Let's just name it after an awesome city. And they have the nerve to ask you, like, how do you like...
And I'm about to be 18. It's not like
You put an address.
I'm fucking 12 years old and he's 20.
Like the fucking balls on Paris, Tennessee, to name their city Paris. And
I know a lot of girls that were 16 talking to 22, 24, 25-year-olds, so...
Confused, like, well, bonjour, I don't even know.
When am I going to release new music? Soon. I don't have a definite date, but definitely soon.
Can I get me a croissant? Fuck Paris.
I love how far you've come and I love you. Thank you. I love you too.
We're leaving
Most shocking thing in the industry.
Ontario, Canada. It bothers me just to say it. And
I would say
back to Toronto.
me coming from being a regular person
Named Beef.
and first getting into the music industry, I think finding out that a lot of stuff is like a lot of songs are demoed and a lot of people don't write their own stuff definitely like shocked me because I was a big music fan before I even started doing music. So like I think it was like, oh, for real? Like I wasn't like, oh, I was just like, oh damn, that's crazy. Like it kind of just like shocked me. It's not something you would think. Like I was so young, I didn't think that. A lot of people who are older, they know that, but I really didn't think so. I thought it was just everybody did their own stuff. And I didn't realize that it could take like 4, 5 to 10 people to make one song with some people. Not just talking about like 10 people to write it. Like there might be 2 or 3 producers. There might be 2 engineers. 2 engineers might work on a song. It might get recorded by one person and mixed and mastered by another. There could be up to 3 or 4 writers. There could be then plus the artist. Really think about it like this. So maybe up to 2 engineers. There could be up to 4 or 5 writers. There could be like before the song gets out, like touch stuff up or add more sounds in the back or do something, and they might ask someone who they're working with to do it with them. Or sometimes beats are produced by 2 people at the same time. Like certain people, like certain producers get in with other people. Producers collab all the time. And like I said, engineers, one person. If you're working at a studio and you're using the studio engineer, if you're like in another state or something, or if your personal engineer isn't available, you can have one engineer record it, and then your personal engineer or whoever you usually work with will mix and master it. You may want to re-record stuff. You might work on one song 5 different times in 5 different studios with 5 different engineers. It might take a lot for one song, 1 2-minute song. My teeth and breasts look so fake and messed up for a teen. Well, I'm here to tell you, my boobs are unfortunately real. If I could make them smaller, I would. My teeth are fake because I had fucked up teeth and I decided to get veneers because I didn't want to go. Okay, so let me tell y'all the backstory why I got veneers. This tooth right here, is a crown because my real tooth is all the way up here, like all the way up here. And in order to give me braces, they would have had to pull my baby tooth out, and they would have had to put a bracket on it, all the not drill off, take off the skin, expose the tooth, put a bracket onto it, and pull my tooth down with the bands and stuff, with the brace. So I was super scared to do that. I'd rather the needles to get veneers hurt too, and you got to do that like 2 or 3 times. I had to do it 3 times because I got my top teeth done again. But yeah, they would have had to put the bracket up there. So I decided to get veneers. The first time I got veneers, I went to the same doctor twice, Dr. Wahab. The first ones I didn't really like them that much. Like, he had gave me adult teeth. My bottoms were cool, but like my tops, he had gave me like the teeth for like, and I'm tiny. I'm super, super tiny. Like, every time I get my lashes done or my hair done, like, y'all see how my wig literally ripples up because I have such a small head? Like, every time I get my lashes done or my hair done, they always be like, you have such a tiny head. So like, the reason my teeth look so big and I'm not going to say they're not. They look pretty big for my mouth, but I'm going to grow into them. That's why I don't really care that much. I'd rather have got a little bit bigger